was on the tightrope when I ran into a problem worse than falling to my death. Cop came up to me with
buddy,
a
come
kind
on.
look on his
Come on
face
in.
and told
Yeah.
me not to be
Show's
stupid,
over.
his voice full of urgency,
Here we go.
as if I was about to fall at
Here
any
we
second.
go.
But I just smiled slightly, and in their stunned silence, I hoisted the balancing pole onto my shoulder, turned around with a nimble move, and went the other way. The whole thing was done in one smooth motion. They wanted to grab me, but they couldn't. I didn't care about any of that and just kept going. I wanted to get even crazier. Halfway there, I knelt down on the balancing pole, slowly spread my arms, and looked down at the crowd below. I turned around again, and they were stunned all over again. I did something even more amazing. I put one foot right on the balancing pole. Even the cops nearby were impressed. After that, I kept going. Those two cops thought I was headed back to the roof, so they got ready to catch me. But I wasn't satisfied. How could I leave? Like a rebellious kid, I turned around again. Halfway there, I suddenly stopped and slowly sat down. The next second, I actually lay down on the wire. For a normal person, that's unimaginable. But for me, it was as natural as sleeping in my own bed. The crowd below got bigger and bigger, and they admired me from the bottom of their hearts. But just as I was getting lost in my pride and satisfaction, a screw popped out, and I almost lost my balance. At the same time, the roar of a helicopter exploded in my ears, messing with my mind and making it hard for me to stay calm. After that scare, it was hard to keep my balance. But my determination helped me calm down. I put the balancing pole on my back and decided to do the last bit of the walk the old-fashioned way. With everyone watching, I slowly moved toward the finish line. The last 3 steps on the wire are always the hardest, and most people fall there. On the last step, the wire shook violently, and the safety latch was about to come loose. But the next second, I held on with all my might and steadied myself. I had done it. I threw the balancing pole to the cops in style. Of course, once I got up there, they pinned me to the ground. But I wasn't scared at all. I had completed the incredible feat of walking a tightrope between the twin towers at 500 meters high, and I had won everyone's praise. People clapped and cheered for me, and even the cops who arrested me praised my perseverance and courage on the wire. I am Philippe Petit, the French acrobat obsessed with high wire walking.